So, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Nice to see you here today. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for clicking on the video and giving me some time out of your day. Today's video is one that I've wanted to put out for quite some time, but for various reasons, I just have not been able to make a video like this. The G Fuel cans first came out about a month ago, and in that time, I was away in Miami. Vlog coming very soon for that, I promise. My order came in without me here. I got busy with other things and more travel, and I never got to make a review video on the G Fuel can. So with that being said, we're gonna be comparing the original powder flavors to the new can flavors. I'm gonna let you guys know which one I like best. So one by one, let's take a look at each of the flavors, and I'll let you guys know what I think. Let's take a look at our first flavor. So coming up here first, we have blue ice in can form versus powder form. So there's a couple things to talk about right off the bat when it comes to G Fuel cans in comparison to the powder. As you guys know, G Fuel is used as an energy drink, mainly used to help you feel more awake, it helps strengthen your reflexes, and what I've noticed about the can so far is that this stuff makes you feel absolutely cracked. First time I had one of these, I drank the whole thing in one sitting, and I felt like I was never gonna sleep again. It really does make you feel a lot more awake than the powder does. I will say that right off the bat. And it makes sense why. This has 300 milligrams of caffeine in one can. And only one scoop of the powder is 150 milligrams. So if you drink one entire can of G Fuel, you're gonna be getting double the caffeine than you would in a normal scoop of G Fuel. I found over the course of the last month that if I really need to get going, this is what I will be drinking just for the boost. It makes me feel wide awake, and I don't feel any crash after. Don't get me wrong, the powder does a great job, but this is something I would probably have like mid-afternoon. I'm feeling a little sluggish. It's a good pick-me-up for sure. But this right here, this is gonna make you feel insane. But the really important part is, how do the two compare in taste? Smell very similar, but this one does have more of a natural smell to it. You can definitely get more of an artificial vibe from the cans. I've poured a cup of each, and I've been holding them for a long time as I'm talking through this video. I don't know what to start with. Should I start with this one or that one? Okay. I'm gonna start with the powder. Let's see how this is. Ready, and go. Wow. Forget how good like the OG flavors are until you haven't had them for a while. Blue ice is fantastic. Now let's try the can version. It's actually really good. But here's my big thing about these two. This one is a lot lighter. I can definitely feel the carbonation. I can taste the artificial flavors. And the flavor of this one kind of feels like it dissipates pretty quickly. Between the two, this is a lot stronger of a flavor. It just kind of coats the whole entire tongue. When it comes to taste just in general, I still like the G Fuel powder for this one. Round two. These were cold when I originally started this video, but I've been going at this and pouring things for like an hour now, so they're a little lukewarm. But we have Fazeberry in a can and Fazeberry powder. Now, Fazeberry in a can has been my favorite one so far of all four of the flavors. I'm gonna be honest, I think I've only had Fazeberry in powder form maybe twice. But here we go, guys. We got Fazeberry in can version and powder version. Let's go ahead, and I think I'll go with this one first. That is the best. I feel like this flavor kind of does carry for a little bit longer. It doesn't dissipate as quickly as the blue ice did. And now for the powder. See, the powder's good, but the Fazeberry taste in general just feels like it's better when carbonated to me. Let's try both, huh? I guess I can get kind of like a hint of the original flavor in the can version, but between the two, I like the can version way more for Fazeberry. This is really good. Next up, this one is interesting. Rainbow Sherbet is a flavor that I've really not liked the most out of all four of them. I don't know why, but I feel like this one tastes the most chemically potent of all four. It's not terrible, it's its own thing, but I think out of the four, the other three really stand up a lot taller than this one. I'm gonna start with the can again on this one, guys. Let's see how it is. Rainbow Sherbet. It's just like, I feel like I can taste more of the carbonation than I can taste the flavor. It's like a strong LaCroix. It's not my favorite out of them for sure. It's like got a hint of the flavor. I just taste a lot of carbonation. That's really all. But for the powder, this is actually in my top 5 of all flavors. Let's try this one out. This has got like a creamsicle-y, very apparent flavor. Maybe it would taste better if I like mixed them two together actually. That makes it taste way better. That's an improvement. Between the two Rainbow Sherbets, I think the powder still stands supreme. One more to go. What am I gonna do with all this G Fuel I poured? I can't drink all this, I will die. Last but not least, we have the Sour Cherry. Now, Sour Cherry is one of my all-time favorites, one of the best in my opinion. And I think they did a pretty good job with the can version, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably my second favorite out of all of the can flavors, and it's gonna be a really hard comparison because this is in my top 3 of powder flavors. So between the two, let's try them out. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the powder version first. Ugh, kind of like kicks, you know? So good. It's so strong. Love the powder. Definitely one of my favorites, but we have to try the Sour Cherry in can version. They did a really good job with these cans. Everything except the Rainbow Sherbet I think is on point. This again is very reminiscent of the powder. The only downfall I see of this is it does have a more artificial taste to it. Gotta try both again. Oh God, I just got it on my lip. I am spilling this stuff everywhere. To keep it simple, I think it's close, but I think that the powder version is better than the canned version for sour cherry. So with that being said, I've only really liked one of the can flavors more than I like the powder flavors. Cans are a great idea. I really do enjoy them, and I feel like they're great for waking me up, making me feel energized, but ultimately, I think that the powder still is better, other than Fazeberry, because the Fazeberry cans are really good. I'm really interested to see what other flavors G FUEL is thinking about bringing to can versions. Current moment with the flavors we have, I think that the powder versions are still way better. Now, if you want to feel more cracked and run 12 miles and get a lot of stuff done, drink a can. You'll be good to go for like a day. But for flavor purposes, I think that the powder is just better right now. I think that just about wraps it up for the review, guys. Final conclusion of this review is that powder is still better in my opinion. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Which one do you like more? Are you a cans person? Are you a powder person? Tell me down below and let's see what you guys think. So as always, guys, thank you for stopping by today. If you don't mind and you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and drop a sub-like-ment. That's a subscribe, a like, and a comment. And I will see you in the next video!